So I'm learning how to vlog because I'm told it's important to have a web presence and, some sort of rapport with people, which I guess is important. Yeah. I don't know. We're probably going to edit that out, or maybe we'll leave it. It helps do something, I guess. My name is Aaron Golden. I'm a writer. I know that whoever's watching this, for whatever reason, is probably going, I know lots of writers. I know a lot of people that tell me that they're working on their book. It's very good for them. I'm a writer. I have written, I think I'm somewhere in my mid-20s as far as books go. I've lost a few over the years. I need to stop doing the thing. You know, you're actually watching me evolve right now as a vlogger as I'm going. I can actually play this back in my head and go, wow, that's not going to work. So, again, from the top, my name is Aaron Golden, and I'm a writer. I write. It's what I do. It's what I've always done. I wrote my first short story when I was 6. It's like 7 pages long. To be fair, it was mostly really bad art, but I took it and evolved it and changed it into something else a couple of years ago. That original story, we're actually going to try and publish that as a children's novel from what I understand, which I think would be kind of cool. There's that again. I don't know, I write a lot. That's pretty much all I do. It's all I've ever wanted to do. And I read. You can see part of my library behind me. There's a closet over there that's full of yet more books. I've got a storage locker that is more books. You might be able to see that those books over there are sort of falling. Same over there. There's a couple of empty spaces around because there's a couple of book rooms outside of here that have more books that I've taken off the shelf because I'm reading them, or I'm using them as a reference material for other stuff that I'm working on. Because I do a lot of research, and I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of reading. I write. That's what it boils down to. I write. I've got some stories that I want to tell, and writing is the medium by which I'm going to tell them. I've worked in film. I have written scripts for TV shows that I can't tell you about because I signed a bunch of non-disclosure agreements and got paid cash, which I'm not sure I should talk about online, so I'm going to drop that. I have a credited feature film to my name, though, that was shot by Second Impact Entertainment. I've written a bunch of shorts. I've had a few of them done, one of which appeared on the infamous Broken Saints DVD. Shout out Brooke Burgess, you go. What else have I done? I don't know. I had a play that had like a week-long run in Israel, so I worked on a farm there for a year. I put on another theatrical performance in Seattle and a couple of other ones in Nova Scotia like a decade ago. I went to the Vancouver Film School, which is the place that Kevin Smith mocks constantly, and for good reason. Although I hear their new media program has actually like stepped up its game and become something like worth going to. I collect porcupines. I have 24 porcupine puppets that you will probably be seeing as this progresses, and I start, doing more stuff, because you can expect one of these a week, or I will ramble on about whatever happens to be in my head, which will include books, movies, video games, whatever I happen to be doing at the time, or whatever I happen to be working on at the time. If you're watching this, it's probably on the skeleton of the website that my cousin is going to put up for me, because I am mostly web illiterate, which is to say I don't know how to program anything outside of BASIC. I programmed a video game, or helped program a video game called Orbits back when I was a kid. It was really shitty. I'm pretty sure that you can't actually find it anywhere, but in the age of the internet, it would not surprise me. I don't even know if I got credited for the programming I did, and I don't really care. I don't know. What else am I going to go on about? I'm going to go on about, my favorite authors, my favorite stories, the stuff that, I think is kind of cool, and the stuff that has influenced me over the years. I'm going to talk about the stuff that I'm working on. I really need to stop with the I just do. I'm going to end up talking about... I've completely lost my train of thought. I'm going to end up talking about the stuff that I'm working on, the stuff that we're going to put up on the website. Right now, that includes St. Gregory and the Dragon, which I think is kind of cool, and will eventually branch off into other things. I've got a couple of stories in mind for that character right now that will follow that format, because I think it's kind of a neat format to play with, and I really like the character and the world that she inhabits. And it ties into some of the other stuff that I'm working on, which I also think is kind of cool. I mean, clearly I think it's cool. I'm the one writing it, so I'm sort of inclined. It's occurring to me that I'm catching a bunch of my Venetian blinds in the frame of this shot, which is silly, because, there's another bookshelf right there, and it definitely shows off that I have more books. I'm going to move that a little. You'll still be able to see Belldandy and the plant and the pile of porcupine. I don't think you can see the pile of porcupines. No? Let's see what happens if I move this over here. Yeah, now it looks like I have a wall of books. You can see Stonehenge right there, which is kind of neat. I actually got that at Stonehenge back in '95. Wow, I'm old.